Shalom everyone, I hope that you are doing fantastic on this 21st day of December. So those of you who caught the daily reading today, it was very profound, building off of the mutable, fixed, and cardinal sign readings that I've been doing. The last set I started to take each day that we looked at in advance and build off of those days. And today's reading could really, protect you if you listen to the great divine. We've been seeing a lot of death-like energies. I just went over to I did another reading for my other channel, and I accidentally uploaded it to an old YouTube channel that you can still access over there. I think I left the comment section below, so if you want to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, that's up to you. It doesn't make me any ever mind if you want to, comment there on this video that I'm going to share about Jacob's genes or Laben and or Rachel's genes. And Jehovah's really brought out a word the other day and warned somebody about how they just keep going and going and going. They just restless kind of stuff. And he gave a word, it was a few videos back, but I think it was last week, he gave a word and stated that he was going to put somebody down in a wheelchair if they didn't stop. And he brought the wheelchair out in this reading. There is danger here today. He brought the sickle out in what was hidden in the daily read. And then we actually had the 4 pentacles that showed in the daily read with the Grim Reaper behind with the sickle. And then I did the second reading on my other channel that I want you to go to and watch. And he literally brought it out in the living language, the sickle. Somebody's in big danger, and Jehovah brought out things that were mirroring itself. I was talking about how today is the 21st of December, and the 12th month is mirroring the date, and then 2020 is also mirroring itself. And so as above, so below. So if he's showing us something, people better, obviously if you're in the upright, baby, you're in the upright, you will follow Jehovah. He walks beside us and behind us, in front of us, and he's our shield, he's our buckler. We're protected. It's the wicked that's not protected. And it's the wicked that just literally lost their mind. He brought out the word zoo. We are dealing with people who literally lost their mind in an animalistic, bestiality type of state of mind, and he's putting those people down. Okay, he really is. This reading was profound to me, as always. Jehovah is very, very strict in what he says, and he's no respecter of person, people. We're either going to walk in his ways and do right to people or not. And I begin to speak, and I'm talking, for a lot of people, I'm talking energetically, spiritually speaking about the story of how Jacob worked for Rachel, and her father made him work 14 years instead of 7 years. He cheated him, okay? And how she stole the household item, and Jehovah brought out the sun and the moon, which represents a molten image. Anyway, I was sharing on some things there, spiritually speaking. You either have, and going back to genes and things like that. We also have Rebecca and Isaac, who had twins, and Jacob and Esau. They came from the same mother, same father, but something was different within Esau. And the New Testament tells us that the divine hated him even in the womb. Now that's kind of harsh to think about, how the great divine would hate somebody in the womb, and why he would even allow the child to even be born. That's not for us to figure out, people. We just have to find ourselves weighing truth all the day long, and you either are loved by Jehovah because you're finding yourself keeping his laws, or you're hated by him, and you're only in the earth for testing purposes for those who are walking in the truth. And Esau's time is up now. We actually had words that came out stating they have your inheritance, and they do. We do. We have a lot of mixed seed people that have mixed in a lot of ways, and that's why they're cuckoo in their head. But anyway, I'm just going to share this video down below, and you can go check it out. And when you have time, it's about 20 minutes long. But if you pay attention, we also had the ace, and I didn't bring this out. I showed it, but I didn't make reference to it. It was actually mirroring itself as well. The ace of swords that came out in the deck was falcon that has the eye put out. And then when the tower came out, which is the Ein, which is the eye, it came out in the reverse, which would, and I did make reference to the eye being put out. That also was actually mirroring itself, because the tower comes from above. And the truth, you know, the Ace of Swords would be in this level, so in this realm. And so things really were mirroring itself. We had the X there twice showing itself. It's really huge energy today, people. There's a consequence today, as many of y'all watch the daily reading on this channel. There's a consequence today on somebody's life, and somebody was being shown there with the tower departing. Okay, we know that there's a player out there. They're going to either be put down in a wheelchair, or they're going to be cut asunder. They're going to be burned. I heard crash and burn in the reading that I was doing for this channel this morning, and I just didn't bring it out, but I heard it again when I did do the other reading. Didn't bring it out until I just said on that, but I'm bringing it out now. There's an accident today. The wheel was there today. There's a whirlwind today. There's a crash and a burning today. If people don't quickly depart from wickedness, if you're able to. If you missed your time and your space to repent, you're crashing and burning anyway, because Job already said he was going to burn the wicked and shake them out of the earth every single day. Little by little, they're leaving. There's a judgment today on somebody. And everything stolen is going to be returned to you and I, those people who have stolen from us. And so I just wanted to get on here and encourage you today to stand in your truth and listen to what Jehovah says to do, and do that and that alone. No more, no less. And within that, we're protected. What genes are you today? Do you come from Laban's genes, a thief and a liar? Or do you come from Jacob's genes, which was humble at what he did in the earth? That's why we're told in Isaiah that Jehovah is Jacob's king, and he is. All right, so anyway, watch that video down below. I bless you all. I'll be back later to do some combo readings, just to keep an eye on the energy. I'm having a hard time talking, but I guess it is, but it's heavy energy today. I bless you all today. Shalom.